She is beautiful, she can do better. I don't think she knows, I hope no one tells her. She plays with the hole on the cuff of my sweater, and I miss her the most when we're together. When I'm driving home at night, I barely think about it, I barely think about her. But I miss her the most, miss her the most, miss her the most. But I miss her the most, miss her the most, miss her the most. When we're together, when we're together, when we're together. I roll the window down and I'm speeding. The air rushes in the trace of her fleeting. I'm driving the coast and I'm just breathing. I miss her the most when she's not leaving. When I'm driving home at night, I barely think about it, I barely think about her. But I miss her the most, miss her the most, miss her the most. Oh, I miss her the most, miss her the most, miss her the most. When we're together, when we're together, when we're together, when we're together. I barely think about her, I barely think about her. When I was younger, I would argue with my dad, tell him that I hated him when I was talking back, blocked his number. Can't believe that I did that. Oh, I didn't have a reason, wish that I could take it back. But as the years went by, he was always by my side to wipe all of the tears I cried. Now that I'm older, realize my father was doing the best he could do. Told him one day I'll have a son or a daughter, and when I'm a father too, I hope that I am just like you. 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 Now I realize that he had struggles of his own. How could I be so selfish? Oh, how could I block his phone? I remember when my father lost his job, he held a home together for the family, he was strong. And as the years went by, he was always by my side to wipe all of the tears I cried. Now that I'm older, realize my father was doing the best he could do. Told him one day I'll have a son or a daughter, and when I'm a father too, I hope that I am just like you. I hope that I am just like you. I hope that I am just like you. I hope that you. I hope that I am just like you. I hope that I am just like you. I hope that I am just like you. I don't live in California, I'll inform you that's not where I reside. I'm just a tenant paying rent inside this body, and I got 2 windows, and those windows, well, I call them my eyes. I'm just going where the wind blows, I don't get to decide. Sometimes I think too much, yeah, I get so caught up. I'm always stuck in my head. I wish I could escape, I tried to yesterday. Took all the sheets off my bed. Then I tied up my linen with 5 strips of ribbon I found. Scaled the side of the building, I ran to the hill so they found me. And they put me back in my cell, all by myself, alone with my thoughts again. Guess my mind is a prison and I'm never gonna get out. So they tranquilized me, analyzed me, threw me back in my cage. Then they tied me to an ivy, told me I was insane. I'm a prisoner, a visitor inside of my brain. And no matter what I do, they try to keep me in chains. Sometimes I think too much, yeah, I get so caught up. I'm always stuck in my head. I wish I could escape, I tried to yesterday. Took all the sheets off my bed. Then I tied up my linen with 5 strips of ribbon I found. Scaled the side of the building, I ran to the hill so they found me. And they put me back in my cell, all by myself, alone with my thoughts again. Guess my mind is a prison and I'm never gonna get out. Said even if it's true, no matter what I do, I'm never gonna escape. I won't give up on hope, secure another rope and try for another day. Said even if it's true, no matter what I do, I'm never gonna escape. I won't give up on hope, secure another rope and try for another day. Then I tied up my linen with 5 strips of ribbon I found. Scaled the side of the building, I ran to the hill so they found me. And they put me back in my cell, all by myself, alone with my thoughts again. Guess my mind is a prison and I'm never gonna get out. Seems you've been changing lately, I can feel the distance in your touch. There's 2 people in this hallway, but there's only one of us that's trying to keep this fire going. Should I just give up? I sense trouble on the horizon, I'm afraid our time is up. The clouds are rolling and I feel you drifting away. And though my intuition tells me that it's too late, that in these conditions trying to bring back the flame, it's like trying to light a match in the rain. I still want to make you love me again. Even though my intuition tells me that it's the end, that in these conditions trying to bring back the flame, it's like trying to light a match in the rain. Yeah, I can taste it, it's the end. This love's impossible to save. Though you embrace it, I can't face it, so I look the other way. There's trouble in your eyes, but I pretend that we're okay. I wish that we could compromise, but there's just nothing left to say. The clouds are rolling and I feel you drifting away. And though my intuition tells me that it's too late, that in these conditions trying to bring back the flame, it's like trying to light a match in the rain. I still want to make you love me again. Even though my intuition tells me that it's the end, that in these conditions trying to bring back the flame, it's like trying to light a match in the rain. Trying to light a match in the rain, like flying a kite in a hurricane, like riding a bike with no air chain on a broken road, it's a losing game. Trying to light a match in the rain, like flying a kite in a hurricane, like riding a bike with no air chain on a broken road, it's a losing game. The clouds are rolling and I feel you drifting away. cold in the kingdom. I can feel you fade away. From the kitchen to the bathroom sinking, your steps keep me awake. Don't cut me down, throw me out, leave me here to waste. I once was a man with dignity and grace. Now I'm slipping through the cracks of your cold embrace. So please, please, could you find a way to let me down slowly? A little sympathy, I hope you can show me. If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly. Let me down, down, let me down, down, let me down, let me down, down, let me down, down, let me down. If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly. Cold skin, drag my feet on the tile as I'm walking down the corridor. And I know we haven't talked in a while, so I'm looking for an open door. Don't cut me down, throw me out, leave me in a waste. I once was a man with dignity and grace. Now I'm slipping through the cracks of your cold embrace. So please, please, could you find a way to let me down slowly? A little sympathy, I hope you can show me. If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly. Let me down, down, let me down, down, let me down, let me down, down, let me down, down, let me down. If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly. And I can't stop myself from falling down. 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 Could you find a way to let me down slowly? A little sympathy, I hope you can show me. If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly. Let me down, down, let me down, down, let me down, let me down, down, let me down, down, let me down. If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly. If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly. She was 19 with a baby on the way. On the east side of the city, she was working every day, cleaning dishes in the evening, she could barely stay awake. She was clinging to the feeling that her luck was gonna change. And across town, she would take the bus at night to a one-bedroom apartment. And when she'd turn on the light, she would sit down at the table, tell herself that it's alright. She was waiting on the day she hoped her baby would arrive. She'd never be alone, have someone to hold. And when nights were cold, she'd say, the world's not perfect, but it's not that bad. If we got each other and that's all we have, I will be your mother and I'll hold your hand. You should know I'll be there for you. When the world's not perfect, when the world's not kind, if we have each other, then we'll both be fine. I will be your mother and I'll hold your hand. You should know I'll be there for you. They were 90 and were living at the days on the west side of the city, next to where they got engaged. They had pictures on the walls of all the memories that they made. And though life is never easy, they were thankful that they stayed with each other. And though sometimes were hard, even when she made him angry, he would never break her heart. No, they didn't have the money to afford a fancy car, but they never had to travel, cause they never be apart. Even at the end, their love was stronger than the day that they first met. They'd say, the world's not perfect, but it's not that bad. If we got each other and that's all we have, I will be your lover and I'll hold your hand. You should know I'll be there for you. When the world's not perfect, when the world's not kind, if we have each other, then we'll both be fine. I will be your lover and I'll hold your hand. You should know I'll be there for you. You should know I'll be there for you. I'm I'm 23 and my folks are getting old. I know they don't have forever and I'm scared to be alone. So I'm thankful for my sister, even though sometimes we fight. When high school wasn't easy, she's the reason I survived. I know she never leave me and I hate to see her cry. So I wrote this verse to tell her that I'm always by her side. I wrote this verse to tell her that I'm always by her side. I wrote this verse to tell her that the world's not perfect, but it's not that bad if we got each other, and that's all we have. I will be your brother and I'll hold your hand. You should know I'll be there for you. When the world's not perfect, when the world's not kind, if we have each other, then we'll both be fine. I will be your brother and I'll hold your hand. You should know I'll be there for you. It was 6:48, I was walking home. Stepped to the gate and I'm all alone. I had chicken on the plate but the food was cold. Then I covered up my face so that no one knows. I didn't want trouble, I'm the boy in the bubble. But then came trouble. When my mom walked into the living room, she said, boy, you gotta tell me what they did to you. I said, you don't wanna know the things I had to do. She said, son, you gotta tell me why you're black and blue. I said I didn't want trouble, I'm the boy in the bubble. But then came trouble. And my heart was pumping, chest was screaming, mind was running, air was freezing. Put my hands up, put my hands up. I told this kid I'm ready for a fight. Punch my face, do it cause I like the pain. Every time you curse my name, I know you want the satisfaction. It's not gonna happen. Knock me out, when I'm on the ground, it's only gonna let you down. Come the lightning and the thunder, you're the one who'll suffer. Well, I squared him up, left my chest exposed. He threw a quick left hook and it broke my nose. I had thick red blood running down my clothes and a sick look, cause I like it though. I said I didn't want trouble, I'm the boy in the bubble. But then came trouble. And my heart was pumping, chest was screaming, mind was running, nose was bleeding. Put my hands up, put my hands up. I told this kid I'm ready for a fight. Punch my face, do it cause I like the pain. Every time you curse my name, I know you want the satisfaction. It's not gonna happen. Knock me out, when I'm on the ground, it's only gonna let you down. Come the lightning and the thunder, you're the one who'll suffer. It was 6:48, he was walking home with the blood on his hands from a broken nose. But like every other day, he was scared to go back to his house cause his pops was home, drowning his troubles in whiskey bubbles, just looking for trouble. Well, there's no excuse for the things he did, but there's a lot at home that he's dealing with, cause his dad's been drunk since he was a kid. And I hope one day that I'll say to him, put down those bubbles and that belt buckle in this broken bubble. Punch my face, do it cause I like the pain. Every time you curse my name, I know you want the satisfaction. It's not gonna happen. Knock me out, when I'm on the ground, it's only gonna let you down. Come the lightning and the thunder, you're the one who'll suffer. She told me that she loved me by the water fountain. She told me that she loved me and she didn't love him. And that was really lovely cause it was innocent. But now she's got a cup with something else in it. It's getting kinda blurry at 10:15. And he was in a hurry to be touching her skin. She's feeling kinda dirty when she's dancing with him, forgetting what she told me by the water fountain. Now he's grabbing her hips and pulling her in, kissing her lips and whispering in her ear. And she knows that she shouldn't listen, me by the water fountain. She couldn't be at home in the nighttime because it made her feel alone. But at that time she was too young. I was too young. I should have built a home with a fountain for us. The moment that she told me that she was in love, too young. I was too young. Too young. Too young. Too young. Young. And if she ever goes back to the water fountain, the handle will be broken and the rust set in. But my hand, it will be open and I'll try to fix it. My heart, it will be open and I'll try to give it. Now I'm grabbing her hips and pulling her in, kissing her lips and whispering in her ear. And I know that it's only a wish and that we're not standing by the water fountain. Too young. Too young. Too young, young. She couldn't be at home in the nighttime because it made her feel alone. But at that time she was too young. I was too young. I should have built a home with a fountain for us. The moment that she told me that she was in love, too young. I was too young. Too young. Too young. Too young. Young. Too young. I should have built a home with a fountain for us. The moment that she told me that she was in love, too young. I was too young. Sorry that I did this. The blood is on my hands. I stare at my reflection. I don't know who I am. Practice my confession in case I take the stand. I'll say I learned my lesson. I'll be a better man. I'm packing up my things and I'm wiping down the walls. I'm rinsing off my clothes and I'm walking through the halls. I did it all for her, so I felt nothing at all. I don't know what she'll say, so I'll ask her when she calls. Would you love me more? Would you love me more? If I killed someone for you, would you hold my hands? Would you hold my hands? They're the same ones that I used when I killed someone for you. Would you turn me in? Would you turn me in? When they say I'm on the loose, would you hide me when? Would you hide me when? My face is on the news, 'cause I killed someone for you. I hear the sirens coming, I see the flashing lights. I'm driving through the suburbs, wearing my disguise. I show up at her doorstep to look her in the eyes. I tell her that it's me, but she doesn't recognize. Can't you see I'm running? Said I need a place to hide. I've gotta ask you something, could you please let me inside? Just let me explain, no I wouldn't tell you lies. I know you'll understand if you let me stay the night. Would you love me more? Would you love me more? If I killed someone for you, would you hold my hands? Would you hold my hands? They're the same ones that I used when I killed someone for you. Would you turn me in? Would you turn me in? When they say I'm on the loose, would you hide me when? Would you hide me when? My face is on the news, 'cause I killed someone for you. You have to understand that the one I killed is me, changing what I was for what you wanted me to be. I followed your direction, did everything you asked. I hope it makes you happy, 'cause there's just no turning back. Would you love me more? Would you love me more? If I killed someone for you, would you hold my hand? Would you hold my hand? There's the same words that I used when I killed someone for you. Would you turn me in? Would you turn me in? When they say I'm on the loose, would you hide me when my face is on the news? 'Cause I killed someone for you. Outrunning karma, that boy, he's such a charmer. All the bugs and their larvae follow him out to Colorado. 10 dozen hearts in a bag, their bodies lying, he'll drag them down to Colorado. A modern desperado, and he'll race for miles through the night. He runs because he knows he cannot hide. He's never gonna make it. All the poor people he's forsaken. Karma is always gonna chase him for his lies. It's just a game of waiting, from the church steeple down to Satan. Karma, there's really no escape until he dies. Outrunning karma, that boy can't run no farther. It's the last days of Sparta. Follow him down to meet Apollo, and he'll brace for battle in the night. He'll fight because he knows he cannot hide. He's never gonna make it. All the poor people he's forsaken. Karma is always gonna chase him for his lies. It's just a game of waiting, from the church steeple down to Satan. Karma, there's really no escape until he dies. He's never gonna make it. All the poor people he's forsaken. Karma is always gonna chase him for his lies. It's just a game of waiting, from the church steeple down to Satan. Karma, there's really no escape until he dies. I built a friend with 3 pieces of plastic and a pen. I made him on the table in the den. I gave him my old cell phone for a head, and we spent holidays at my house, and we left presents in a stocking, and we bought bolts and things and strings and a new watch. That's what he got. And we had so much fun together. We knew we'd be friends forever, and we had so much fun together. We had so much fun. Then I left for college in September, and we wept, 'cause we can't be together. So I kept pictures to remember my old friend, my old friend. Then I met this girl at graduation, and forget my oldest creation. And I guess I'll see him next vacation. Send my best, I send my best. And we had so much fun together. We knew we'd be friends forever. And we had so much fun together. We had so much fun. I came home to find him on the table with a note scribbled out in pencil, and he wrote that he just wasn't stable, all alone, all alone. Next to him, an empty glass of water that he spilled all over the body that I built. It fizzled and it popped, and then it killed, and then it killed. And we had so much fun together. We thought we'd be friends forever. And we had so much fun together. We had so much fun. I built a friend. I've been falling much more deep than I wanna. I've been wishing I could breathe underwater. I hold my breath, I can't see what comes next. I don't know when I'll see dry land again. Another 40 days I'm lost at sea. I'm just gonna swim until you love me, hoping that your heart will rescue me. I'm just gonna swim until you love me. Swim until you love me. Swim, swim, swim. Swim until you love me. Swim, swim, swim. I've been drowning in these sheets, feeling lonely, wishing you were here with me every morning. Over my head, the tide comes rolling in. I don't know when I'll see dry land again. Another 40 days I'm lost at sea. I'm just gonna swim until you love me, hoping that your heart will rescue me. I'm just gonna swim until you love me. Swim until you love me. Swim, swim, swim. Swim until you love me. Swim, swim, swim. I will never get over you. Another 40 days I'm lost at sea. I'm just gonna swim until you love me, hoping that your heart will rescue me. I'm just gonna swim until you love me. Swim until you love me. Swim, swim, swim. Swim until you love me. Swim, swim, swim. I will never get over you. I wish I could spin, turn back the clock, begin again. And I wish I were him, holding your hand, kissing your lips. I don't wanna know what I know. I want you more than you know. I envy the the sun, you catch the rays. Envy the love that you embrace. Envy the one I can't replace. Oh, I envy. Envy the hands touching your face. Envy the arms around your waist. Envy the man taking my place. Oh, I envy him. I envy him. I envy him. You looked at my heart, then walked away and left it behind. You went on your way, leaving me here out of my mind. I don't wanna know what I know. I want you more than you know. I envy the sun, you catch the rays. Envy the love that you embrace. Envy the one I can't replace. Oh, I envy. Envy the hands touching your face. Envy the arms around your waist. Envy the man taking my place. Oh, I envy him. I envy him. I envy him. When I was 15 in my parents' house, I met a good girl when school got out, and I was too scared to tell her how I loved her still. Well, I loved her still, I loved her still, I loved her still. Well, we grew up and we both moved out. We went to different schools in different towns. And is it too late to tell you now I love you still? Well, I love you still, I love you still, I love you still. I made when I was younger, and it's too late to discover love at the end of the summer, at the end of the summer. And there are times that I wonder, is it too late to discover love at the end of the summer, at the end of the summer, summer, summer. Every now and then, so I can sit back and just pretend that when you call me, I will tell you how I feel. And I never will, I never will. I love you still, I love you still, I love you still, I love you still. Mistakes I made when I was younger, and it's too late to discover love at the end of the summer, at the end of the summer. And there are times that I wonder, is it too late to discover love at the end of the summer, at the end of the summer, summer, summer. And every night before I sleep, I like to think you think of me. And every night before I sleep, I like to think you think of, I think that we should think of. And do you ever think of mistakes I made when I was younger, and it's too late to discover love at the end of the summer, at the end of the summer. And there are times that I wonder, is it too late to discover love at the end of the summer, at the end of the summer. Mistakes I made when I was younger, and it's too late to discover love at the end of the summer, at the end of the summer. And there are times that I wonder, is it too late to discover love at the end of the summer, at the end of the summer, summer, summer. glass shatter on the wall in the apartment above mine. At first I thought that I was dreaming, but then I heard the voice of a girl and it sounded like she'd been crying. Now I'm too worried to be sleeping, so I took the elevator to the second floor, walked down the hall and then I knocked upon her door. She opened up and I asked about the things I've been hearing. She said, I think your ears are playing tricks on you. Sweater zipped up to her chin. Thanks for caring, sir, that's nice of you, but I have to go back in. Wish I could tell you about the noise, but I didn't hear a thing. She said it must have been the wind, must have been the wind, must have been the wind, it must have been the wind. She said it must have been the wind, must have been the wind, must have been the wind, it must have been the wind. So I was laying on the floor in my room, cold concrete on my back. No, I just couldn't shake the feeling. I didn't wanna intrude cause I knew that I didn't have all the facts, but I couldn't bear the thought of leaving her. So I took the elevator to the second floor, walked down the hall and then I knocked upon her door. She opened up and I asked about the things I've been hearing. She said, I think your ears are playing tricks on you. Sweater zipped up to her chin. Thanks for caring, sir, that's nice of you, but I have to go back in. Wish I could tell you about the noise, but I didn't hear a thing. She said it must have been the wind, must have been the wind, must have been the wind, it must have been the wind. She said it must have been the wind, must have been the wind, must have been the wind, it must have been the wind. Aim my boombox at the roof and play lean on me, just so that she knows that she can lean on me. And when she hears the words, I hope she knows she'll be okay. Aim my boombox at the roof and play lean on me, just so that she knows that she can lean on me. And when she hears the words, I know exactly what I'll say. Promise I'm not playing tricks on you. You're always welcome to come in. You could stay here for an hour or two if you ever need a friend. We can talk about the noise when you're ready, but till then I'll say it must have been the wind, must have been the wind, must have been the wind, it must have been the wind. I'll say it must have been the wind, must have been the wind, must have been the wind, it must have been the wind.